esteemed Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICAN, as part of the engagement activities to mark the completion of Mrs. Comfort Olu Eyitayo's tenure as the 57th president of ICAN. Since its establishment in 1960, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria has been producing world-class chartered accountants, as well as regulating and continuously enhancing their ethical standards and the technical competencies in the public interest. The Institute is committed to equipping individuals and its members with knowledge and skill sets through seminars on economic, tax, and other accounting-related issues as part of its proactive efforts to create awareness and to raise compliance levels of economic agents to universally accepted standards and statutory regulations. Today, Nigerian Exchange Limited is particularly pleased to host Mrs. Eyitayo, the 57th president of ICAN, and other principal officers of the Institute who will be completing their tenure in the leadership of ICAN. During her tenure, Mrs. Eyitayo made several impressive achievements, and some of them include leading the rebranding of the Institute with a change of its identity to reflect the new market dynamics, the improvement in the Institute's digital presence through the novel ICAN TV, tagged ICAN on Air, which is featured on ICAN YouTube channel and Facebook page every Tuesday and Thursday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Establishment of the Practical Entrepreneurship Initiative called the ICAN Entrepreneurship Development Center, which graduated 2 streams of participants from the center. Also, the collaboration with the Bank of Industry in establishing the ICAN BOI Innovation Plus Hub, amongst a few other achievements. As you may be aware, we have recently completed a restructuring from the Nigerian Stock Exchange to Nigerian Exchange Group, with 3 wholly owned subsidiaries: Nigerian Exchange Limited, NGX, the operating exchange, NGX Regulation Limited, NGX Regco, the independent regulatory company, and NGX Real Estate Limited, the real estate company. Nigerian Exchange Limited now oversees and operates as the listing and trading platform that carries on the principal activities previously performed by the NSE as a securities exchange. NGX continues to be responsible for business-related engagements, as well as relationship management, product development, advocacy, stakeholder engagement, events such as today's closing Gong ceremony. Our restructuring has positioned NGX to intensify key initiatives such as our retail investor participation drive, where we're hoping to have an increased number of retail investors who participate in the Nigerian capital markets, our efforts around capacity building of market stakeholders through our X Academy, our technology advancement and digital innovation of the capital market, and our continuous collaboration with key stakeholders like ICAN to develop and push for disruptive, out-of-the-box ideas that will dimension the next curve for the capital markets. We're therefore open to collaborating with ICAN for mutually beneficial outcomes. Let me once again commend you for all your achievements as the president of ICAN, and we look forward to deepening our collaboration with the Institute. May I now invite the president of ICAN, Mrs. Comfort Olu Eyitayo, to make a few remarks.
Thank you very much, the Chief Executive Officer, Nigerian Exchange Limited. I am delighted to be honored today with the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to execute the closing Gong ceremony at the Nigerian Stock Exchange. It is indeed very symbolic as it coincides with my last day in office as the 57th president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. I hereby close the market today in commemoration of my end of tenure as the 57th president of the Institute, and once again on behalf of the over 57,000 members of our great institute, appreciate this landmark gesture of the exchange and wish you more resounding success in years to come. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Madam President. And I see that you kept your remarks very, very brief. And we welcome that. I think just for the benefit of our attendees and our viewers, just to let them know that some of the things that NGX and ICAN that we spoke about earlier and that we're looking to do really is how we deepen the partnership opportunity that exists for both of our institutions. As Madam President just said, ICAN has a phenomenal brand in Nigeria. And frankly, there is no capital market, at least no sound capital market, without very sound accounting principles and very strong, ability to rely on the numbers by our corporates. It's really all that we sell. So there's a natural place and case for a joint partnership and initiative. And some of the things that we have discussed and we'll be looking into further things around even our accounting principles and guidelines. How do we continue to make sure that they are in line with global trends and global norms around sustainability as a very good example? I think as the president had said, a lot of our advocacy efforts as well, we are convinced that speaking together as one voice, we will be able to deepen not just our organizations and the capital markets, but to be able to help ensure stronger growth and drive for our nation as a whole. Of course, anyone who's connected to the exchange knows that we're very big as an institution over the last 62 years of our history in just making sure that we continue to ensure that there's professional development, not just of our own direct intermediaries or listed corporates, but everyone in our ecosystem, because we're firmly sure that this is the only way to ensure that we evolve with the times. So thank you very much, President, for that. We are grateful for your very wonderful remarks. With that, let me please invite the Doyen to give us a speech before we then pause to bring the markets to a close.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon, the CEO of NGS. And good afternoon, our invited guests. I am Alhaji Rashid Yusuf, on behalf of the stockbroking community and management of NGS, gladly welcome the outgoing president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants, Mrs. Comfort Olu Eyitayo, the 57th president of ICAN, to the floor of NGS trading room. No one is more deserving of this honor than Mrs. Olu Eyitayo. Under her watch, the Chartered Institute remained the profession of first choice for many aspiring corporate and financial players. She successfully established the Practical Entrepreneurship Initiative and as well as ICAN Entrepreneurship Development Center, EDC, which has thus far graduated 2 streams of participants. In collaboration with Bank of Industry, she established the ICAN Innovation Plus Hub. She established a very close relationship with our own institute. In this regard, she recently honored our institute launching of its academy and participated very actively during the ceremony. At national level, she is a strong advocate of financial market growth. This is evidenced by the fact that at the recent meeting with the President of Nigeria, President Buhari, she advocated for a financial market growth via strong and active government collaboration. Even though she's retiring, we urge her to continue to promote the cause of the market and in closing the market, we wish you God blessing and restful retirement. Thank you, Madam, for being part of our group. And thank you that even in your retirement, we shall be continuing to look forward to your collaboration and your support. God bless you. Thank you.
Doyen, thank you very much for your wonderful remarks. And I do think that the outgoing president deserves a very good round of applause. If we can just unmute our mics and just give her a round of applause before we then continue. Thank you very much. Thank you. And, you know, as the Doyen spoke, he spoke about the efforts that the outgoing president has made towards capital market development. And I do think that this is very, absolutely a very important point, you know, because, of course, the true test of leadership is the ability to influence not just your direct sphere. And I think just as the Doyen said, if you were to point really, some will say at one institute across our country that has a commanding place, you would certainly would look no further than ICAN. Our markets, of course, have benefited greatly from this. You'll be interested to know, Madam, that many of our trading license holders today, many of our intermediaries, they're chartered accountants, they're very well certified accountants. We'll be interested, of course, to know that many of the board members of many of the boards of the companies that are listed on the exchange, of course, due also to even just governance requirements. Many of them are chartered accountants, and in no small measure, honestly, has this contributed to the success of our markets. So thank you very much for that, and thank you again, Doyen, for the very wonderful remarks. I see that we have 1 minute and 30 seconds to close the markets. So I would like to ask us to just maybe pause for that time. I will come back on after 1 minute, and then we'll formally bring the markets to a close at 2:30. So we'll just pause for about 60 seconds, and then I'll come back on. In the meantime, you can please keep your messages coming to the president. Thank you. I think what I can do, Madam President, there are some messages on the screen that you probably can't see. So I'll take the time to read 1 or 2 of them for your benefit. We have one that says, "Congratulations, Madam President, for a very successful and active tenure. Wishing you the very best in your future endeavors." And this is from Mr. Rotimi Kuti. We have another from Rabiu that says, "Warm congratulations, Madam President, for the successful tenure." And so many of the messages are here. A message from Aminu, greetings from Professor Ayuba Aminu of the University of Maiduguri. I see one from Olusegun Wario. Congrats to Mrs. Ayitayo on her achievements as ICAN president, and we wish her well in her future endeavors. And so many other messages. I see one also, "Congratulations, Madam President, for a successful and a productive tenure." And I see one also from Abdul, my president. It says, "Good afternoon, Ma. Thank you for the good work and for keeping the flag flying. God bless ICAN. God bless Nigeria." So thank you very much. We now come about 10 seconds to closing the markets. Once we hear the closing, we'll just unmute our mics and we'll clap and bring the markets to a close. Thank you very much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that is the sound that you would have heard if we were physically on the floor of the exchange. The outgoing president, Mrs. Ayitayo, we congratulate you again. We thank you and the entire leadership for joining us this afternoon for this closing gong ceremony. We also thank all of our stakeholders, the Doyen, and everyone who has joined us today for this ceremony. And we wish you all of the very best. We look forward to a long-lasting relationship with ICAN. and we pray that God continues to bless our country. Thank you so much. And with this, we come to the end of this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.